here I am in the basement of this new house, and we'll take you through a little time lapse and show a little bit of the clean out process here. Quick tour. Right now there's a little workbench area in this corner of the room. I think I'm going to clear all of this out and make that a little bit of a workout area with a rower and a couple of weights. And this corner over here, haven't really decided yet, but I think that corner over there is, I'd like to eventually squeeze a little sauna in this basement somewhere along the way. I've always thought it'd be nice to have a little sauna in the house. There's a nice corner here with a pretty unobstructed ceiling. Got to be careful because I'm pretty sure that these pipes are covered in asbestos, so those will have to be taken out eventually. Might end up putting forced air heating in this house eventually, or at the very least pull all of these big obtrusive pipes out covered in asbestos and replace them with PEX, and it'd be do a lot to improve the headroom down in this basement. It's actually not in bad shape. It's a stone foundation in this house, and the stones, you know, it's showing a little age. We're going to have to scrape it down and fill some of the mortar here and there, but it's generally in pretty good shape. And the basement, my first impression when I first came down here and saw the house and considered buying it, was that the basement seemed dry. It didn't seem like it had major water events over the years, and it didn't have any signs of consistent seepage or anything like that. So it seems like the basement's pretty much bone dry, and there hasn't been any problems down here. So hopefully that will continue into the next couple of decades. But there's a lot of interesting old appliances down here from the 60s. I don't know, the lady who lived in the house was a widower, and she lived here on her own for many years and apparently never bought new appliances. So she's got an old Maytag washing machine that has the wringer attachment, and there's an old Norge dryer. I don't even know that Norge makes, I know that they're a commercial dryer maker, but I don't even know that they make consumer appliances anymore. So all of that stuff's going to come out of here. We're going to, at least in the short term, back in this corner over here, we're going to pull out all of the Christmas decorations and all of that junk down there, and I'm going to put up my shelving and all of my tools and stage all of my tools in that kind of nice big section of the basement over there. And that way I have a place to stage my tools, and they're not all up in the main floor kind of in the way. So the basement is not in bad shape. It just really needs to be cleaned out and swept up and all the cobwebs removed, and it'll be a good useful space for me over the years. I got some repair work to do on the door. There's actually a doorway that goes an external doorway that goes right up to the backyard. That's cut right into the foundation. So that door will have to be replaced. It'll have to have a new, more secure metal door and more weatherproof door replaced in that. But the basement is not in too bad a shape. So we'll have a little bit of a clean out here, and I'll let you in on some of the process on that. Go placidly amid the noise and haste, and remember what peace there may be in silence. As far as possible, without surrender, be on good terms with all persons. Speak your truth quietly and clearly, and listen to others, even the dull and ignorant. They too have their story. Avoid loud and aggressive persons. They are vexations to the spirit. If you compare yourself with others, you may become vain and bitter. For always there will be greater and lesser persons than yourself. Enjoy your achievements as well as your plans. Keep interested in your own career, however humble. It is a real possession in the changing fortunes of time. Exercise caution in your business affairs, for the world is full of trickery. But let this not blind you to what virtue there is. Many persons strive for high ideals, and everywhere life is full of heroism. Be yourself, especially do not feign affection. Neither be cynical about love, for in the face of all aridity and disenchantment, it is perennial as the grass. Take kindly the counsel of the years, gracefully surrendering the things of youth. Nurture strength of spirit to shield you in sudden misfortune, but do not distress yourself with imaginings. Many fears are born of fatigue and loneliness. Beyond a wholesome discipline, be gentle with yourself. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. You have a right to be there. And whether or not it is clear to you, no doubt the universe is unfolding as it should. Therefore, be at peace with God, whatever you conceive Him to be, and whatever your labors and aspirations in the noisy confusion of life, keep pace with your soul. With all its sham, drudgery, and broken dreams, it is still a beautiful world. Be careful, strive to be happy. Found in Old St. Paul's Church, Baltimore, dated 1693. I believe the word at the top here is I'm going to butcher it. Desiderata. Interesting. I know the person who owned this house before was a religious person. There's a lot of books and things that belong to the Catholic, that came from the Catholic Church. But there's an interesting thing found in the basement. Well, that's pretty much this area cleared out. Still a little bit more to go. A couple of interesting finds that I'll keep down here. There's this camp stove type thing. Some interesting bottles and vases and things. I'll probably throw some of those out a little bit later, but for now we'll keep a few of those books and glassware and things. We'll throw the Christmas tree up, give it one more year this year. I've got a newer, more modern Christmas tree that I'll prefer, but I will give that guy one more glorious year. There's a neat, I call them pirates' chests. Up here, up north especially, you find, at least I've found in my family, everybody in the family has one of these pirates' chests. I guess they're old storage trunks or traveling trunks from back in the day before, before suitcases with wheels on them like we have today. People traveled around with all their stuff in these trunks. So we'll keep one of those. Probably throw it in one of the bedrooms and use it for blankets and so on. But nice little corner here to set up my tools and Have a little bit of a work area for as the projects go in this old house, and that's all for now. We'll show you a little bit more clean out as we move on to the other corners of the basement. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. So I thought I'd give a little epilogue on the clean out here. This safe is pretty cool. Falcon Safe and Lock Inc. Don't know if I can ever get a new combination for it, get it serviced somehow, but might be cool to get that thing in use. Never can tell when you want to keep something safe. Alright, there's said Christmas tree. Alright, and there's the pirate's chest. Some interesting little things they had here. This is some kind of camp stove. There's some, find a couple little Army Navy surplus type things in the house that might be useful down the line. And hey, you got a big fork and spoon. You gotta have a big fork and spoon in your kitchen. That's classic, right? You gotta have that. Alright, so the area looks a lot better now. Time to bring my tools and stuff down here and stage it and get going again. Alright, little epilogue. Enjoy.